everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Pippen, and it's Sloan in at the 2. And for Chicago, Evans out there with Williamson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Thurman in at the center, locking down the middle. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
And it's Chicago to start out. And here's Booker. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Booker, no good. And here's Toronto. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Pettit. 3-pointers off the mark. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Booker outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
First free throw is good. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Both free throws good from Booker. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's Sloan. We saw him with 10 points last game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
How about that team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game? He does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion defensively.
And he makes the first. Sloan hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Westphal. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's Evans in the corner. From downtown. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sloan. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. Here he goes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Evans left side, shoots over Pippen. No good from the wing. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped him in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
And the dunk by Williamson.
When Zion dunks it, you can feel it from here. That's how powerful he is.
And so it's Sloan with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Mikan. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Raptors ball.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. But that's just part of the picture. This defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
And here are the Bulls now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago on the wing, Evans. Pettit grabs the board. Raptors trail by 3. Sloan in the corner. Johnson against Booker. Johnson dishes to Sloan. Can't hit from 12.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Takes it inside, and Westfall gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Sloan, and he dunks it down.
Jerry Sloan.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Tucker finds Evans. Kicks it out to Williamson. With 3, Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Great job keeping his eyes up the floor. Zion's teammate making it easy and getting wide open.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin. The leather couldn't hold up.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Chicago.
Chicago Lovable.
Now Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Inside, here's Mikan. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Westfall. And the wide-open shot from Evans. Offline with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Pettit. Here's Mikan. It's to Sloan. Over Evans. Sloan, that's good.
Jerry Sloan.
He's got 8.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Booker against Johnson. Booker the pass to Thurman. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. And they call an illegal screen.
Illegal screen
Beyond the
violation.
leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Booker against Johnson. Pass to Pippen. Passes to Sloan. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Hit it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in.
Nice move. Boy, KD's length shows up everywhere.
To the paint. Here's Sloan. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Sloan's got 10 points.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's KD. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the best in the business. Durant in the flow. Loves to work off the screen and roll.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Pettit missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Sloan. 10 points for him. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Toronto calls timeout. If we look at the Raptors setting, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Ginobili, he's checked in for Chicago. That one goes. Count it.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Booker looking around. And finished off by Noah.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Young after the Bulls pick up 2. To the left side lane. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide-open guy.
Booker against Young. Booker dishes to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Barnett against Ginobili. Barnett passes to Young. Again, Toronto.
Trae Young.
I like that play. Get Young something in rhythm.
Young against Booker. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Young, here we go. Good, and it's Lambeer with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for Trae Young. Booker against Young. Booker, good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young against Booker. The pass to Barnett. Launches a 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
If you give him enough room, Durant won't hesitate to throw it down.
And here are the Raptors now. The Bulls getting the bucket. 13 feet away. Noah with the block. Evans inside. Defended by Jones. And it's Evans missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Barnett. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah.
Raptors ball.
And the Bulls rhythm changes. Howell comes in for Joakim Noah. And Lewis subbed in for Evans. Here's Barnett. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota. Good D by Booker.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
2 minutes remaining.
And Lewis has it in the corner.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Clock at 4. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Booker. 24-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Young outside. Pass to Barnett. Will it go? And he's good on the 3 ball. Barnett's got 6.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Booker. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
West with the steal. Here's Barnett. 6 points for him. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Jones against Ginobili. To the middle. Here's Howard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And guys, they put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Voigt's checked in for Lewis. And so Young will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 4.
Bulls foul. Manu Ginobili.
Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
13 foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Toronto, Bobby Jones.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Kicks it out to Booker. Down low. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
34.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And